Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, Music City, USA, and home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt, who hope today they will hit all of the right notes. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Gamecocks will put total leather and we'll get started. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Commodores' return team certainly didn't do the offense any favors there. And they're led out there by a man who will carry the ball plenty in this one, guys.
Well, it's real simple. He's the best player on their team. They have got to force-feed this guy the football, David.
No doubt about it. The offense goes through him. Excited to see how they've built this offense and how many different ways they can get him touches.
Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. The Commodores are in the hurry-up.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Just ran over it. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to get it through the air. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? And the Commodores send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fair catch called for and made. The Gamecocks offense will get the ball for the first time. And they seem to believe that they can take big plays away and man coverage by just locking him up in this matchup, David.
And it's hard to lock down a great wide receiver, but a great defensive back versus a great wide receiver, we got a showdown.
Yeah, let's be honest, David. Most defenses don't have a dude like that at cornerback that could do that in a game like this. But this matchup is unique, and it's going to really determine the outcome of the game.
These guys have really performed at a high level in SEC play, and the task is to try to keep this groove going.
Yeah, when you start the season like this, man, this is exactly what you drew up. Win your conference, be great in your conference, get to the conference championship. I'm not putting the cart before the horse, Palmer, but great start.
No doubt. To win the SEC is a long road. You know about that. I know about that personally. And they just got to take one game at a time. They've done an outstanding job of doing that this year.
He's not... He'll lose a couple.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Finds his man down the middle. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want.
Caught over the middle. It's Barnhart. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to run it. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. And the Gamecocks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Now it's 2nd and goal. Quarterback sneaks ahead. Wedges, pushes, and he's over and in for the touchdown. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and it was finished off with a quarterback sneak. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
The offense set for a first down play. They'll try the run. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Commodores moving quickly to the line. Back to pass, it's Hawkins. Finds his tight end. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. Third down play from the gun. Moving out of the pocket. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10.
This is such a frustrating feeling. When you got a defense that drops back, takes away all the immediate options, does a really good job with the first play, the pass play.
Back on 1st down.
Easily gets the first down. I just don't know how you stop a guy like this.
That play was designed to go to the running back. They were hoping they were going to get man coverage, and one-on-one, that back is going to win that matchup every single time.
The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll run play action. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Man, this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities, mission number 1, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
And the Commodores will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of bounce, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the first down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. The give to the tailback. Turns it on in midfield. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
I bet that running back's eyes got so big when he gets that handoff going to the right and he sees the huge holes. Yes, please.
The defense just didn't flow quickly enough. All of the blockers had leverage on their men.
Man, that defensive line has to get off the ball a little bit better, get some penetration to stop that outside run.
On second down, he'll let it fly. He's got his man. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Looking for the score. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. After the misfire now on second down. He's looking to throw. He'll try to do it himself. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
I mean, you can say that's a quarterback or you can call him a running back. I mean, goodness gracious, he's dropping back to throw the football, but when he sees a hole, his eyes get big and he just explodes through it. Everybody's trying to catch him, trying to get to him, just chewing up yards so easy.
Can the D deny them on second and goal? He's looking to throw. Coming after him. Into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gamecocks. He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Let's see what he can do with the return. And the returner will be brought down. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Wants to throw on third. Works the middle of the field. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. The Commodores decide to punt it away. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. To the ground with the back. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Feeling some heat. Finds a spot in the middle. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
The number one goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him, try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job getting there, getting the hit on him, but nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit, delivering the strike.
How about that catch and toe tap to get the first down? And the Gamecocks have moved it inside the 20. He's going to pass. Going for 6. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Power football with the run. Knocked down after a pickup of 6, and they're trying to impose their will in the red zone. Ball's at the 13. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
And it's no good. He missed it.
Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys.
Gives it to the back on the draw.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
And the Commodores come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll keep it on the ground. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. The defense calls a timeout, and that's their last one of the half. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Wants to throw, it's Hawkins. Quickly complete. They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning 2. That was beautiful.
He'll try to pop the draw. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Well, the offense trying to catch him off guard a little bit, running that draw play, but the defense wasn't fooled. Everybody stayed in their lane, and they're able to get the tackle for loss.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. He's got him down the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Pulls it in. It's Weeks.
Well, when you're throwing these out routes, guys, it's location, location, location. As a QB, you've got to put that out in front of your guy so he can make the catch. You put that behind him, that might be getting picked. Nice job there by the QB.
Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
This is the exact start you want.
Nothing but green ahead. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on 1st down. It's complete. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. 1st and 10 coming up. He wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And the pass hits. Picked off. Got some room to run. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. There was a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got it in the middle. It's Weeks. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Snags it over the middle. Nice move to keep moving. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Fires on the move. Complete to the right. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half.
They're running the curl route against zone coverage. The quarterback knows that's going to be a tight window. He's got to rifle that ball into his wide receiver. He does just that, and as a result, they pick up the first down.
He makes the connection.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. He'll take that completion.
Might be looking to run. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, a stirring start to things today in Nashville as we say hello from our broadcast studios.
The Commodores will kick it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Pressure coming. Still on his feet at the 45. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Working that left side now. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Comes out throwing on first down. Fires left. He's got it on the move.
See, I like this tight end because he's not just running flat routes and little stick routes and drags. This guy can get vertically down the field. He showed you his speed there running the crosser.
Looking to scramble. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, South Carolina. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And he's tripped up, but not before...
Well, they needed 2 yards to get that first down. That's exactly what they got. Great job of execution.
No secret about it. Just got to be physical, get a hat on a hat, low man wins, all the cliches to get that third down and short.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. And the Commodores headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Getting some heat. Pressure's there, and he lets it go.
Defense has been looking so good on this drive so far. They already set up 3rd and long, and now they take all the throws away down the field. Great job in coverage. Great job reading the QB's eyes. So there's nowhere for him to go with it. He's got to throw it away.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Paul. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
A strike downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Quick handoff. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. And the Gamecocks are on the move. He'll do it himself. Got enough space. Touchdown Gamecocks. And the route is on. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
That makes the score South Carolina 28, Vanderbilt.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, and it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Movement here from the tight end. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
It's complete to the right. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. They're bringing heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. Here we go. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. He's right on target. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a 1st down.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. He's looking to throw. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Man, and the defense comes up with the sack. And this is honestly not what we expected. We expected this to be a high-flying offense. You know, this trigger man is usually really on top of things. This is a day he would love to forget.
Trying to escape and get it himself. Quarterback has to protect himself. Gets down with the slide.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Finds him out of the backfield. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? The offense lining up for a first down play. They go to the ground. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're on offense. You have the lead. You want to chew the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep that thing just ticking, Palmer.
They're just imposing their will, Dave, and that's something that we've seen, I think, all game. Up front, they've been the more physical team. They're the ones that's getting pushed and that's getting movement, and it's carrying over all the way here deep into the fourth quarter.
He leaves it with the back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. Running back searching for a hole. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give and tick, 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 tick. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Might as well give it to him again. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21.
And it's just simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
The give to the back. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this third and short. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. So after stumbling around